Good evening, y'all. I am back. This is Beyond Your 49er Reporter. I know it's been a minute since you've seen me. I've been a little busy, but I am back, baby. We got the Browns coming up on Monday Night Football, so I'm going to get into it. I'm going to give it to you straight, no texture. With that being said, let's do this. Let's get right to it. So, quarterback we facing is very simple. Everybody know who the Browns quarterback is. That's Big Baker Mayfield. Heisman Trophy winner. Led the Browns to the most wins they done had in God knows how long. Took them to a 7-9 record. Right now they standing at 2-2, and they come into our house in the Levi Stadium to face us. We are 3-0, and nobody else in the NFC has been undefeated besides us. So we have the shot to go ahead and make things happen, and we basically just got to go in there and get it done. So it's going to be very simple, you know what I'm saying? Basically, Baker Mayfield is a turnover machine. First game, 3 interceptions. Next game, interception. Next game, interception. Next game, interception. And in all of those games, he's only thrown 1 TD. He's got 1 TD, and he's got 4 TD and 3 interceptions. So what they say to me, our secondary should have a field day with this dude. Now, unfortunately for the secondary, since we got to go ahead and mention that, we had a couple of changes. So we cut Anton Exum. We promoted Marcel Harris. Looks like Jimmy Ward is fully on the mend, and they may try to work him into the game. But we don't know what that means for Tarvarius Moore. There's things that Tarvarius Moore does better than Jimmy, and things that Jimmy does better than Tarvarius. But the thing is we need Tarvarius on the field because Tarvarius has top end speed, and he can catch somebody running past him, or be that good safety help over the top to be able to deal with those speedster type receivers. And we got to catch a dude like OBJ and make sure that he don't get going on us, because if he does, he gone. Y'all seen what he did in that Jets game. So I feel like Tarvarius should still start. If anything, if you want to work Jimmy into the game, then you work him in with K1 in the slot. You mix and match both of them. So of course we all know Akello went down. The unfortunate thing is that Jason Verrett went down again. So we're sitting here, and I'm thinking to myself, what the hell happened to Verrett? Like, what's going on, man? Like, he got beat on them plays. He messed up last game, but he was perfectly fine. Next thing you know, now his knee is inflamed again. So they put him on IR. So I was like, okay, well, shit, now Verrett's gone for the year. Well, that's why we signed him to a cheap contract for a 1-year deal, because we knew there was a high probability of this happening. And for a dude like that, it sucks because it's wasted talent. You know what I mean? Dude has great talent when he's on the field and he's been playing, and he's got his football reps in. He's one of the best DBs in the league, but he just cannot stay healthy. So to me, that's got to be a mental battle, and it's probably a real big struggle. For me, I think I'd probably wind up succumbing to depression and just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what his mental is like, and if he even wants to play football anymore because he continues to get injured. It kind of sucks, so basically starting in his place is going to be Emmanuel Mosley. Mosley's up next. He got to get up there. He got to do what he got to do, and we got to make this shit happen. So biggest thing is on offense, their big weapon obviously is Nick Chubb. Chubb's been doing this thing. He's got 4 TDs, averaging 5.1 yards per carry. And that's their main guy. But we don't allow people to run on us. So forget that. Simple enough. We'll be able to stop the run like we always do. I don't think Chubb's going to get out there and be breaking on these big-ass plays. As far as Baker is concerned, he's going to have to be able to see over them 2 tall trees named Armstead and Buckner and see if he can make some changes to be able to allow that stuff to not phase him. But he likes to when he panics, he flushes himself out of the pocket. He moves. Sometimes he can have a good pocket around him and he still move. So, if he does that, you got the wrong people waiting for him. We're going to get in there and knock him around and punch him and beat him down. So I figured we're going to have a couple of sacks this game, and definitely, when he has those errant throws, we have a big opportunity for our defensive backs to get a couple of picks as well. So I'm looking at their defense, and the people that they got a good front four. Their front four is solid. Front four is solid. a little iffy with their linebacking core, but their front four is actually very solid. Myles Garrett leads the league in sacks with 6. And there's this dude named Ogunjobi. He has 3 sacks, and he's actually been a terror. Morgan Burnett has 2 sacks. Olivier Vernon has a sack. Demarius Randall has a sack, but he's a DB, so we're not going to be thinking about him up front anyway. They have 4 interceptions total as a team, and basically they're on their backups for their defensive backs. So this should be an easier game for Jimmy G to go ahead and pick them apart. So you got Whitehead, you got Carey, you got Burris, you got Lawrence, So it's a lot of different things that are going on, as far as that's concerned. Their front four does have 14 sacks in total, so that's a beautiful thing for them because it's, it's nice. You know what I'm saying? That you got a team that can go ahead and get that many sacks and do those things for you, but then again, they get ran all over. So we can run the ball on them as much as we like to. I know Myles Garrett is a scary thing because we got to, make sure we protect Jimmy G's blind side. So they'll have a plan in place. I trust Kyle, will have a plan in place to probably even put Dwelly in or maybe even, move Kittle over to that side to give him a hand with Myles Garrett because that's a whole lot of man coming at Jimmy G. And we got to be very careful with that. So I see us winning this game handily. I say probably we might get up to, to 40 again. It just kind of depends on how it looks. But I say we don't score less than 30. I'm going to give it that. We won't score less than 30 points. And all we really got to do is just make sure that we keep Baker in the pocket. And if he does get flushed out of the pocket, we contain his ass. Because Baker's not super fast, but he's fast enough to get himself first down and get down. So all we have to do is make sure we contain him and contain Nick Chubb, which we will do because we have, number 2, number 3 defense in the league, and we don't allow people to run on us. I think we're like first or second in run defense. So it's not a big deal for us, as far as that's concerned. I say we go in there, we go right into our home, go into Levi's, have the faithful rocking, have everybody behind us. They may score a few points here or there. I understand that you can't stop everything. But Nick Chubb, not going to be doing all that. The only other thing that we have as a question mark for the offense is that they just signed Jordan Matthews, because we wound up putting Jalen Hurts on IR. And it's unfortunate because we were thinking after we saw what we saw in the Denver game, we got us a dog. He going to be raw out there, and sure enough, what happens? He goes on IR with that back issue. So the thing for me is a back issue is a lingering problem. Like it doesn't ever fully go away. You're gonna deal with that the rest of your life. So if that's something that he really has to deal with, and this is a continual issue, then we just wasted a 3rd round pick. Now, don't get me wrong. I know people gonna be trying to rip me to shreds for that, and everybody gonna be like, "Oh man, you gotta have more optimism than that," and all this other stuff. But I'm tired of all these IR people, man. We got like 6 to 8 people on IR. You can only bring 2 people back from IR, only 2, and I'm 100% sure those 2 people are most likely gonna be Trent Taylor, and maybe they'll choose between the other people. But we got too many people on IR right now. And my thing is I know people don't like when I say, but I want to win so bad. And when you want to win, you have to have people on the field producing for you. You got to be putting up stats and numbers that help us win. And if you are not doing that, then why are you on this team? And I understand Jalen Hurts, a rookie, it's his first year. You got to do that. So maybe they give him a pass. Hopefully next year he comes back fully healthy and he can play just like he did in that preseason game in Denver, and we got ourselves another dog in him. But the situation with Jet, bye. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can say what y'all want. Bye. Get out of here. You've been here 2 years. You got injured the first year. You're injured the second year. There's no point in paying him any more fucking money. I don't care what Shanahan sees in him and all this. Oh, well, Shanahan's got all these, he's got all these plans for Jet and blah, blah, blah. And, they picked him up and they paid. I don't care about none of that. You're not on the field producing. You're doing nothing. You're sucking up a roster spot. You are sucking up cap space we don't need to give you. We got people we got to pay, man, and I'd rather pay the people that's on the field producing than pay somebody that's going to sit on the goddamn bench and look from the sidelines. Fuck that. No, that's dumb. There's no point in doing that. So you got Kentavious Street. We had him. We drafted him knowing he wasn't even gonna play. And then here he is in the preseason looking like a beast. Next thing you know, IR. Trent Taylor, preseason, looking like a beast. Well, not even preseason. Training camp, looking great. All reports on him were fantastic. What happened? Back started acting up. All right, well, we'll keep him out a little bit. Probably at the season, we'll get him. No. Now you got something wrong with your foot. It's like, I get frustrated with all these people that are not on the field producing and sucking up money and space. It is a waste to me. You only wait for players you feel is really going to do something for you. We signed Jason Verrett and we took that risk. That's why we gave him such a small amount of money. But what happened? Look at him now. Where's he at? IR. We're not going to bring somebody back from injured reserve that's not going to be able to do nothing. Matter of fact, I'm going to look this up and tell y'all the list, you know what I'm saying, of who we got on IR. Give me just a second. Because this is just, our IR list is deep. It's a fucking atrocity, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking atrocity. 49ers IR. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, this is the wrong list. They got the wrong stuff going on. Let me see here. I gotta put it in 2019, y'all, because they over here giving us shit from, you know, stupid stuff. So, let's take a look. Because this is what they announced more recently. And they'll probably be able to give me the other names that are already on IR. So they threw Jason Verrett on IR. They threw Jalen Hurd on injured reserve. And then they wound up signing Dante Johnson just because they need another cornerback. You know what I'm saying? So this list didn't give me all the people we got on IR, but Kentavious Street, Trent Taylor are on IR as well. Pretty sure there's more people. Let me take a look real quick because I know we got more than that. You know, that's already 4 people that I just named on the list. You know, so that's just, to me, that's just stupid. You know? And I can't deal with it no more, man. I truthfully can't. It's frustrating as hell to sit up there and have to deal with this shit on a constant fucking basis every year. Okay, so we have running back Jerick McKinnon. He's on IR. That's 5 people already. You know what I'm saying? And it just drives me insane. So this list old too. But either way, man, that's 5 people on IR that's not producing for the squad at all. And that to me drives me insane. So what's the point in having these people on the squad if they can't produce? And if y'all can give me a viable reason why any of these people should stay, then let me know. Minus Trent Taylor. You know, Kentavious Street ain't never done nothing for us already. We drafted him knowing what he wasn't going to do nothing. Then he still can't do nothing now? Like, what the fuck? This is stupid. You know, we got to go out here and win games, and we need players to do that. So for me, period, point blank, it's going to look like this. We are going to go out there. We are going to beat the Browns with the players that are on the squad and the players that are on the field producing. That's what we're going to do. All these other people sucking up money in roster spots, I really don't see a reason why they're there. You know what I'm saying? To me, you want me to be 100% honest with you? We need to go ahead and promote Balawaga from the damn practice squad, and the only person we should bring off IR is Trent Taylor. That's about it. Trent should be perfectly fine with whatever that foot issue is, because that foot issue that he has, from what I hear, it doesn't even take as long as IR would allow. But that's good. IR allowed him a couple more weeks to be perfectly fine. He'll probably start practicing and getting back. But he's got to be gone for 8 weeks at a bare minimum. And because you can only bring 2 people back from IR, there's nothing we can really do. So we'll go up, we'll beat the Browns. That's going to be, you know, I feel like an easy task as far as the run game is concerned. A little bit more of a task when it comes to the passing game because OBJ and Jarvis Landry are there. Jarvis Landry has some of the surest hands in the NFL. Kind of reminds me of Chris Carter because if the ball comes his way, most of the time he catches it. He's a catch machine. And then OBJ is just because of the big playability. He's always, you know, the chance is always there for him. But you know what I'm saying? Sherman lock him down. Emmanuel Mosley gonna do what they do. Y'all stay Niner faithful. Y'all stay blessed. And I'll be back at y'all tomorrow after this game is done. Peace.